Are you alone? You'd better be, because you've been personally selected to watch a video that stays between us. And I mean that. A video that could cost me my reputation, even my career, if I reveal too much or too little. Then we're both playing with fire. But a video that I'm making because it's a video whose time has come. The time has come to let you in on the secret behind the internet that nobody dreamed you'd ever find out about. It's a secret that you already know, somewhere deep down in your gut. You know it for as long as you've been online. It's that feeling that made you just a bit unsettled, uncomfortable, helpless, dejected, and left wondering why you can't make real money online. Look at this picture. Before you, you see two internet millionaires. Here's another one. How do these pictures make you feel? And you're talking to another one right now. And yep, that's me. And then there's you. And something deep in your gut keeps telling you that something just isn't right with this picture. What you see appear to be ordinary men in every other way. They look just like you, they talk like you, they seem down to earth and friendly, and yet they're not like you. They're millionaires, and they continue to build on their prior success and make even more with every passing day. Meanwhile, you've cut your teeth on their courses, you bought their strategies, and you still find yourself on the wrong side of the rainbow. While these guys seem to have all the traffic and the money at their fingertips. And guess what? These are only the gurus that you know about. There are others that are silently making fortunes 10 times as big online, and very few people even know that they exist. So the real question is, why are you still where you are, and why are they where they are? Why are you still buying courses while they're still selling them to you? Why are they defining the trends while you try to keep up with them? Are they smarter than you? As someone who knows these people at a very personal level, I'll be the first to say that they are not. Are they more hardworking than you? Well, let's just say that any of these people cannot be reached before 12 a.m. and they spend the majority of their times mastering games like Clash of the Clans. So what separates them from you? And you're going to laugh when you hear this, but then you're going to stick around to find out that it's 100% accurate. They're part of what I call the internet marketing inner circle. Now, many of you have heard talks about secret organizations behind the scenes controlling world events and plotting world takeover. And you can believe whatever you want to believe. I have no comment on them. I'm not here to speculate on that. I've never been invited to any of their meetings. So I can't tell you for sure what those guys are up to, but here's what I can tell you. When it comes to internet marketing, you have no choice. You must believe, because it's a fact that only the blind can deny. The power of the many are in the hands of the few. That the biggest traffic and sales right now will always go to those who are connected. If only you knew what really went on behind the scenes. And deep down in your gut, you know this is just how the world works. Think about it. In your company, there's always a guy or a gal who didn't have to go through the usual channels. A guy who's drinking whiskey sours all day long, leaving early. A guy who can almost say anything to anybody and it's all good. A guy who didn't have to go through the regular channels. There's a guy who just can't get fired. That gets raises when nobody else does. And you've seen it happen in business too. And you've seen people rise in the ranks of internet marketing. One day you've never heard his name, and then it's almost like the community got a memo, and then he's chosen. And being chosen translates into every major guru promoting his product, all at once, directing millions of dollars into his bank account. And you know there's something going on here. You know that this group is attending parties that you've never even heard about, the ones with 4 checkpoints and 3 metal detectors where everybody has to dump their keys into a bowl. And the thing that's maybe the most sickening about it is how easy it is for them. Google slaps rarely affect those on the inside. Sure, JCPenney got slapped, but I'll show you 20 other major corporations pulling even worse stunts with no repercussions. Google slaps only affect those on the outside, not on the inside of this operation. Because wouldn't you know it, more than one insider over at Google are members. So before the slap even comes, the memos have quietly been sent, the changes have been made, and they continue to make money like an oil executive during the Gulf crisis. They don't need to buy products. Products are there to be sold to you. The real information, the real stuff that makes them their money is passed down orally through phone conversations, Skype conversations, and at their personal homes and parties. That's where the real gold is. They're just told it's working right now and then they do it. This internet marketing inner circle is not good or bad any more than money is good or bad. The inner circle is power. And as you know, power can be used however you like. One of you may want to use that power to build a new set of charter schools. Others might flaunt it at parties by wearing more on your wrist than most people's 401ks. It's nothing more than the ability to write your own rules. This is what you need to understand. Internet millionaires don't just happen, they're chosen. Gurus don't just happen upon a new method of getting traffic, they're told about those methods. Told by their network of fellow millionaires. It's an unspoken rule, and it's not your fault. You are working harder than them and you are making less than them, and it will never change unless you are one of them. You see, they don't build anything from scratch. They don't test anything with their own dime. They have a budget for that, and it's done by hired guns who test thousands of opportunities, thousands of sources, more than you could ever spend in a lifetime, testing traffic sources, conversion tweaks, using split testing methods that make Taguchi look like nursery school. So why am I doing this? Why am I revealing the big dark secret? Well, it's rare, and every so often the doors open up for new blood. And due to a significant shakeup behind the scenes, now is one of those times. Certain folks who couldn't abide by the rules are going out, and that leaves a chance for you to be in. Now don't ask me why, because even I can't tell you, but I've been given that power to decide exactly who comes in, and I've watched my list a lot closer than you think, and handpicked those that I feel have been working too hard and making too little, and would be an asset to the inner circle. I've chosen based on diversity, location, and experience, and skill levels based on your interaction with my emails and purchase history. But there's one big catch. The window stays open only so long as it takes for these slots to fill. And depending on when you got this email, it may already be too late. When you get in, there are rules of the inner circle. Rule number 1, we don't talk about the inner circle. Rule number 2, don't ask members for personal information. We don't require masks in our meetings, but some members will want to remain private, and you should respect that. There will be meetings in various locations around the country. The city will be announced 1 week in advance, but addresses will be given out 20 minutes before the meeting starts. Rule number 3 is keep your password private. You will have a unique password to get into the inner circle members area, and if we find that you share this password with any other marketer, that will be found out, and without warning, you're out. So just don't suggest it. It's just not worth it, even to family members. Now let me show you what you get when you join the inner circle. Because it's impossible to really quantify what it's like to be part of a group of multimillionaires and other successful marketers who now view you like a brother. And that's exactly how I will view you, because inner circle members are family, and families stick out for each other. That's why the first thing you're going to receive is access to our private Facebook group. Ever try making money online and you get stuck? Maybe you even consider giving up? Well, that just doesn't happen to our members. Just ask our group and they'll respond like they would to a brother. Quickly with the info you need to get unstuck and making money fast. Now, personal coaching like this normally costs $5,000 per hour, and this is something that you're going to have for free as long as you're a member. Which brings me to the next thing you're going to receive as an inner circle member: unlimited traffic. As far as I'm concerned, the entire traffic dilemma is a problem invented for those on the outside of the inner circle to keep them buying traffic products. Inside the inner circle, there's no traffic problem. Traffic isn't something you struggle to get, nor should it be. It's something you just take whenever you want. Each month I personally spend $10,000 in ads promoting your website. And if you want more traffic, you just have to ask for it. It's really that easy. Yes, it's a back door, if you will, that never gets slapped, punched, or roundhouse kicked. In a moment, you may be one of the few who has that key. And then we have our monthly mastermind sessions and the weekly quick success consults. Why? Quite simply because losers are not tolerated in the inner circle. We've got an organization of power brokers, not wannabes here. That's why we insist that members are enjoying 5 to 6 or even 7 figures a year within their first few months, or you're going to find yourself on the outside of the inner circle in a hurry. Over the years, we developed simple methods that can get anyone to that level. Month number 1 will help you to get to 4 to 5 figures. By month 6, our goal is to help you to break 6 figures. And by your year mark, we want to see you at the 7 figures level. And from that point on, it's just a matter of turning that income into more and more automated residual income. Then you can literally pay for the lifestyle of your imaginations without even giving your business a second thought, just like we do. Because the inner circle doesn't work for money. They understand that money is only a tool of influence. And when you stop doing work to get cash and start using it as a medium to control segments of the online marketplace, that's when you'll know you've truly arrived. And that reminds me of the next feature that I care to mention today. I alluded to this earlier, but there's one really easy way to see who's an inner circle member. Non-inner circle members, you're going to find them buying products, whereas inner circle members are the ones who are selling the products. Call it sheep and shepherd, call it hunter and prey, call it whatever you want, but the money flows towards inner circle members and away from non-inner circle members. And that's what we see happening every day. As you'll see, the moment you become an inner circle member, you will make that shift instantly, because all the baseline products you could ever need are waiting for you on the inside, and you'll instantly move into the position of seller. When you become a member, you'll be given access to the highest converting, highest grossing products of the inner circle that are yours to resell to non-inner circle members for 100% to 200% commission or more. Now, you knew we'd have to talk about the price. I'm going to say something that you've probably never heard before in a sales pitch, because this really isn't a sales pitch at all. It's a recruitment, and the inner circle doesn't need your money. It has all the money it needs and then some. And the information on the inside is free for loyal members. We don't charge each other for information any more than you charge a sister for a ride home. Like I said, it's family. So if you're found deserving and you're fast enough to get in, then it's yours. No cost to you at all. And now it's your time. Spin the wheel of fortune. This is where you're about to find out if you've made it here in time. And you won't know until you click the See If I Qualify button down below. Now listen carefully, or you may just get locked out forever. When you click that button, one of two things is going to happen. You'll either get a notice that the inner circle has been closed down to new members, or you're going to be taken to a sign-up form to create your account and join the only organization that flips its members from the bottom to the top of the economic ladder. So spin the wheel of fortune and let's see where your roulette ball lands. Your future is no longer in my hands. It's in the hands of fate. So press that button now and see what fate has in store for you. Good luck.